Okay, so today's lesson is going to be volume of prisms and cylinders. Okay, so number one, the first one, find the volume of this prism. It is a prism. It's called a triangular prism. You with me? It's not a box, but it is a prism. A prism is going to have two bases. Two parallel bases are the same. Okay, this is a prism, but it's a triangular prism. So, first of all, my formula is B, area of the base, times the height. So let's figure out what the B is. B is the base, right? Well, let me turn this darn base around because I need to work with it, okay? So my base is this triangle, right? There's my base. And I'm going to redraw it right next to me, okay? I'm going to redraw it like this. Okay. It's just going to be easier for me to work with it if I can just look at the base, okay? I know this is a right angle here, so I know I got a right angle there. This is 5, right? And this is 10. Okay, now, if I'm going to find the area of this thing, it's a triangle, right? And the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. You guys agree? That's the area of a triangle. So to do that, I've got to find its height, right? Two ways. One is Pythagorean's theorem, okay? Pythagorean's theorem is great. It will work. There is a faster way. Yes. You are looking at the right place, aren't you, Isabel? Isabel's looking up there because she recognizes that this, because that's 10 and that's 5, you with me? Then it's got to be a 30, 60, 90. So I automatically know the height is going to be 5 squared is 3. Okay? If you want to do Pythagorean's theorem, you can. You get the decimal equivalent of that, but it really is. You guys see it? There's my 10, there's my 5, there's my 5 squared is 3, okay? So if I use my 30, 60 in a triangle, I get 5 squared is 3. So let's see, what's the area of this base? So this thing is going to be my 1/2 times my 5 times my 5 squared is 3, okay? And I'm just going to use a decimal answer. We could everything in terms of square roots. It would be kind of cool, but I'm just going to use a decimal, okay? I'm going to use my calculator. And I'm going to go clear. I'm going to go 0.5 times 5 times 5. Square roots of 3, and I get an answer about 21.65, okay? 21.65. Okay, now that's pretty good. So then the volume, let's go back to the volume. The volume of this thing, according to my notes here, is going to be area of the base times its height, right? So we already found out what the area of the base is. We've just got that. That's my 21.65 times the height, which is 6, right? So the volume of this one is going to be my 21.65 times my height, which is 6. Just use my calculator, times that by 6. I get an answer of about 129.9. And let's call it centimeters, so I can go centimeters cubed, okay? Thumbs up? Okay, thumbs up. Sideways. Okay, alright. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, number 2 is pretty easy because it's a cylinder. What I like about a cylinder is that the formula is pretty simple, okay? Volume of a cylinder, there it is right there. Volume of a cylinder is like pi r squared h, so we're just going to use our formula. Okay, so volume is pi r squared h. We know our radius. Our radius is 7, right? We know our height is 10. We're just going to plug the numbers in, okay? So volume is going to be pi times 7 squared times 10. And I like my answers in terms of pi because I'm a math guy. If you want to put it in terms of decimal, that's okay too. So 49 times 10 is 490 pi, and that's in terms of centimeters cubed, right? Because it's volume. If you want the decimal equivalent of that, you can just go 490 times pi, or approximately equal to, okay, 1,539.4 centimeters cubed. I like this answer better though. Okay, you do not have to put things in terms of pi. I just like things in terms of pi, okay? Thumbs up. Morelia, can you see back there? Kinda, okay. Okay, I see one thumb up. Thumbs up. Pretty easy. Okay, all right. Morelia, are you ready for me to turn the page? Am I going too fast? Okay, good. Okay, turn the page. All right, now, on the back side, we have the volume of the prism. Okay, now this one's not that hard. You would think it would be hard, but it's not. Okay, so we know the formula is volume is equal to area of the base times the height. Okay, so let's check out. Let's look at the base. Okay, just going to draw the base over here independently. So let me see. I know I have a hexagon in here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, let me just draw this base out. Okay, all right. Anybody want to borrow it? Of course. Okay, so here's my, so this is going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. Okay, and it says it's regular, which is kind of nice because I can break it up into 6 triangles, right? So my thought is if I can find the area of one of these triangles, right? Area of one of those triangles, just multiply it by 6 and get the whole thing, okay? So let's just look at, maybe this one triangle here, okay? And let me superimpose my one triangle, okay? So I'm just going to make my one triangle bigger. All right, so let me just superimpose, make it bigger, my one triangle. Maybe. Maybe it's not on here. Maybe it's on the blue one that's floating around, huh? Okay, I'll just freehand it because I can do that, okay? Hey, that's pretty good, okay? So that's this same exact triangle, okay? Everybody got that? So area of a triangle, we know that. Area of a triangle is going to be 1/2 base times height, right? And I know the base is 10. But if I need the height, I'm going to make a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Because if it's it is an equilateral triangle, but I just cut it in half, so it becomes a 30, 60, 90. Okay, 30, 60, 90. And I know that now this side is 5, right? Which makes this side 5 square roots of 3. Okay, and I'm just using my 30, 60, 90 triangle up there. Okay, so now if I want to find the area of this triangle here, I can do that. I can go, okay, well, that's no problem. I can go, okay, the area of this triangle is going to be my 1/2 times my 10 times my 5 square roots of 3. Hold on. Okay, good. I want to talk to them anyway. So I'm going to get 25 square roots of 3 as the area of this thing. So big B is 25 square roots of 3. Or if you want to get the decimal level, what the heck, right? We'll go, what is 0.5 times 10 times 5 square roots of 3, right? Or about 43.3. So how about we just use 43.3? Okay, that's big B. So let's do it. Volume. Volume is equal to the area of the base. Volume is equal to the area of the base, which we know. We just found it, right? That's it.
Why isn't it?
I forgot to multiply. Doggone, I'm thank goodness you're here, Claire, because all I found so far is just the area of one triangle, didn't I? I got to multiply that by 6. That is not.
Why, if you're finding the area of one of the, because you're multiplying by 6.
Right, there you go. But you know what? But you know what? You caught me. I forgot to multiply this times 6. See, I almost made a mistake, didn't I? Times by 6. Why am I multiplying by 6, you guys?
Because there's 6.
Everybody agree with that, right? I just about forgot. I got distracted by some darn phone call that hung up. So how about 259.8 for the base, right? So then the volume is going to be my 259.8 times my height, which is 16. Just going to go times 16. And I got an answer. Wow, that's big. 4,000.
You got to divide it with 2, don't you? No? Oh.
But I don't mind, Katie, if you question what I do on any day, okay? Because I do make mistakes. I admit it. Even on film. I had a math teacher in high school that would make mistakes. I didn't make a mistake. I was just testing to see if you were paying attention. We're like, yeah, right. Sure. No. You guys ever have a math teacher do that? Oh, I'm glad you haven't. Okay. Okay, last one. Looks weird because it looks like an ice cream box, right? Like one of those dryer ice cream boxes, right? So what it is, though, it's really actually 2 figures. It really is a prism. Yeah. Plus a cylinder. That's it. Okay? Because the two halves of the circles come together, make a full cylinder, right? Plus the prism itself. So first of all, the prism. Let's take a look at the prism. Here it is. Here's my prism right there. So let's do my prism. My prism's 10 by 6. Ooh, where did I get the 6? Where'd that 6 come from? Yeah, it's a radius of 3. Use your clock. Here's 3 and 3. You guys see it? Think of a clock. So the base of this is 60, right? So my prism, the volume of my prism is going to be 60 times my height, which is 8, okay? My cylinder is pi r squared h, right? So I'm going to go, all right, pi times 3 squared times 8. Okay, so I got 480 because I went 60 times 8. So I'm going to go 480 plus, oh, that's 9 times 8, 72 pi. You could leave that answer, and that's in terms of whatever, we'll call it centimeters cubed, or we can actually get a decimal answer if we want to. We can go 480 plus 72 pi. We get an answer about, or 706.2 centimeters cubed. Okay, I like that answer. Of course I like that answer. It's completely impractical, but I like it because it's in math and it's an exact answer. Okay, alright, so here we go. Let's try and get this stuff done. We've got plenty of time to get at least a start on it, so that's it.